This is the greatest day. We're looking at sword, Juno and gold beaches. We're playing the campaign, the big campaign, the second one, which covers the first week of the invasion. Now, it's a big game, and it's probably gonna finish before that. I'm certainly playing the campaign 1 victory conditions on the first day, but after that it doesn't really tend to have any specific victory conditions. I think it pretty much accepts that unless the Germans achieve a spectacular breakthrough and manage to knock out one or more of the beaches, that they're going to lose. If we look at the overall situation, there are 6 Allied divisions against 6 German divisions in total. The German divisions are pretty poor quality. You've got the 711, 716th and 351st divisions. These are not first-rate units. They are specifically set out and trained to fight in these beach defences. They're not particularly well equipped. There's quite a lot of fortified positions, minefields. They've got big gun batteries which will be used to engage the Allied shipping and stuff like that. But they're nothing spectacular at all. The Allies, the pretty good divisions that are coming in here. They're rated, are they? What's troop qualities? Yeah, troop quality 5s and stuff like that. Some 6s coming ashore. You've obviously got the Airborne Division, which is an elite formation with troop qualities of 7 there. The 3 Allied divisions that are landing on the day, the 1st Canadian, the 3rd Infantry, the 50th Infantry, as I say, they're good, solid divisions. They're better equipped and better quality than the Germans that they're facing. Germans' best division in the area near the beaches is the 21st Panzer, which is a bit of an oddball unit as a panzer division. It's not a first-rate panzer division. It's got a lot of captured equipment from various places. It's not got a standard sort of tow, of equipment that a normal panzer division would have. And as I say, it's spread out everywhere. I think it's Rommel's idea was to try and edge this division as close to the beaches as possible, because Rommel believed that the only chance you've got of defeating this invasion is to knock it out in the first few days. Whereas von Rundstedt, who was Rommel's senior, they kept a lot of the armour back deeper inland, and they were going to use it to fight a mobile battle away from the beaches. I think that was the wrong strategy. It wasn't a strategy they applied in the end. In the end, the panzers were all sort of dragged towards the beaches as the weeks went by. Each division for the first day has got specific objectives, and these are like the historical objectives that you're going to try and achieve on the day. If you look at these 6 airborne which we've got here, we've sort of set them up with these blue discs. So you've got primary, secondary and tertiary ones. These generate a bank of victory points, and at the end of the first day you can score against that. But as I've said, after that there isn't really a specific way of tracking victory. It's just to see the Germans can do something spectacular, which is unlikely, because the Allies, they've got a lot of naval support, and they've got a lot of air support. They've got a surprising amount of armour coming in. I think that took the Germans by surprise, how much specialist armour the British and Canadians brought ashore. They were like DD tanks, lots of Churchill follies, you know, like petard mortars for taking out fortified positions, crocodile flamethrower things. So that was a big surprise to the Germans. Another thing was that the weather was quite bad on the 5th, and at one point they weren't sure whether they were actually going to go ahead with the landings, and they made the landings in sea conditions which were pretty close to being, you know, a definite call the thing off. But that completely flummoxed the Germans. Huge numbers of the German high command and stuff like that was in Rennes, in Brittany, on a training course, and lots of units were stood down. They were not expecting the attack to go ahead because of the poor sea conditions. So all in all, the Germans, they've got some decent formations, but they're not near the beaches. You've got the 12th SS, which is a good solid SS Panzer division, and you've got the Panzerlehr, which is one of the best formations in the German army. It's got some seriously heavy armoured equipment, King Tigers and things like that. It's whether they can get that close to the shore, get it so the weather isn't too bad, so the naval gun batteries don't just blast them to pieces, and just hope for a bit of luck. So there we are ready to move. If anyone's interested in the orange cubes are just stuff that can't move on the 5th, because the 5th starts as a nighttime turn, and you'll find there's a lot of parachute units are coming in, but they're getting scattered all over the place. It's a completely different way of doing paradrops. That'll do, I think, as just a general introduction. The Germans have got their work cut out to stop this invasion.